Chris, Michael Turner limped off against Crystal Palace. How is he?
Well, it's assessed that he felt his hamstring. It's not an injury that Michael's I think experienced before so much. So we're hoping that it's not so bad, but we won't know until the next couple of days.
And you spoke in your press conference about Ricky van Wolfswinkel. Will we see his first start since his injury this weekend?
Yes, he'll start, and we very much look forward to that. He's been very close, of course, in recent games, and has come on and played minutes. But it's a real good opportunity for him to start from scratch.
Is the FA Cup a nice distraction from the tough old Premier League?
Well, it is, but it's also and always about a result. It's a game that we want to win and we want to go through. But I think with the amount of league games we've had in such a short period of time, of course a lot of travelling for the support, the home games over Christmas, so a big expense for our supporters. Yes, I think it's a welcome distraction, but we need to make sure that we give ourselves a good chance of going through.
And it's a competition you have some good memories from as a player.
Yes, I was fortunate to be involved in cup winning teams in a long time ago. Certainly, a lot longer than some of our younger supporters would know about in '81 and '82. But I think whichever year that you look at, the cup competition hasn't changed as regards. I think the stature that it has. I think worldwide. The approach to the cup competition, I think, has changed, of course, over the years, as many aspects of the game have. But it's still a very special competition.
So you still feel it has the reverence it did back in those days?
No, probably not. I think because of let's say a mentality change a little bit by a lot of clubs, the amount of games, how big this Barclays Premier League is now. But I think it's still the best cup competition in the world, and the one I think historically that will certainly remain that way.
Looking ahead to Saturday's game, it's rare to face a team so quickly after we played them on Boxing Day. We'll see. That can only help us.
Well, we hope so. They might think exactly the same, but we're playing at home. We certainly want to be doing better results-wise than our Boxing Day result after. Having taken the lead and missing a couple of very good opportunities, a real disappointment of losing that game. So an opportunity for us to make amends. It'll certainly be tough. Our squad is going to be tested. There is no doubt about that, and particularly with the injuries that we have, more so in the midfield area, and with Leroy, of course, ineligible to play because of the sending off. So certainly we'll be stretched, but it's a game that we want to give a good go, and it's a game that we want to get through.
The January transfer window is now open, Chris. The press always get very excited about it. What's your strategy as a manager during the January window?
Is to do what's right for first and foremost for the club and for the team, and we have to continue to do our work right the way through the season, and to do anything that's right for us.
How many more hours do you do in this month thinking about transfers than you do in any other regular month? Is it much busier?
It's mostly phone calls and DVDs, watching players. Because what will happen is over a period of the season, your scouting network will try and watch as many players as possible. That's normal. But of course, it does increase going into this window, and you're watching far more DVDs of players and recommendations, and just so that you can perhaps have a knowledge. But this is just the work that always goes on behind the scene. The most important decisions that are made are the ones that have to be made, and making sure that they're the right ones.